everyone, this is Anshka Gupta and welcome to my channel Let's Code and Solve by Newton School. I hope you have all understood with the previous concept that was input and output in Python. Today we're going to study about what is regular expressions in Python. Before going to that, let's know what is Newton School. So Newton School is a platform which prepares you for career in tech. It has courses designed for freshers, working professionals and also for women with non-tech background. Newton School first trains you for 6 months and helps you to become amazing full stack developer. And the best part is the Newton School has a pay after placement program under which you don't have to pay anything to Newton School until or unless you have been placed with minimum 5 lakh CTC. And the companies where you have been placed to that are MyShow, Rapido, Dream11, Xiaomi, Lenskart and many more. Here you can log in and sign up yourself. Now, moving towards the concept of what are regular expressions in Python. So regular expressions are just a powerful string manipulation tool that is just in manipulation of the strings, and even though it's a concept of learning the different variations in the string assemblations. So while moving towards there is a special sequence, the special character of sequence in that which made you to match the match to either find other strings or just to get the sets of strings in that. So all the modern languages, all the similar libraries in that actually have the regular expression packages in that is similar to libraries in that. So what is just need to get that the modern language, so the need of that, and it has been used as such a string, then it is to replace the parts of a string, then the breakpoint strings into the smaller pieces. Now while doing the searching a string, we always use a search or match of the string actually, okay, and in the replacing we use the sub categorization or the sub variations of your regex patterns in that. And when you become you take the break strings in that, you actually means like you are splitting that strings in the variations of that part. So while using that regular expressions in the Python or the Python syntax, we use a lot of Python syntax in that is just for actually doing the regular the test matches, or there is then the string to get that only and only the string test in that. For x, just similar the x in your square bracket that is used to match any of list of the character which matches to the contained in your square brackets like a b c d. Okay, so the criteria that is to be matches a b or c, okay, in that. So while we using the one character in your included x part, so it means either one character or except that character. Okay, now what are the patterns and what are the regular expressions you are being used to define? There is literal character, there's concatenating pattern, there's alternative pattern, there is repetitive pattern, and the optional patterns in that. Okay, all the set of character and all the groups of your character are categorized as a special items to have a sort of the character in that. So when you have again the expression sets of the like dot, it matches any of the single character, and it has a parenthesis that has to be used in the grouping the elements, like just we do the in list or the strings or the dictionaries or the tuples for concatenating concatenating one string to another or the one list to another. Just like that, the parenthesis can be used for grouping in this. So x to the y matches like x or y, that says that this or that. Okay, so if we are being using the x and y both, and we are being using that x and y as a criterion part, so it is not giving this means that either this can be taken or that can be taken. Okay, this that criteria is there, but that cannot be written without the spaces in that. So what happens when you have the pattern object method, and the pattern object method that defines that the pattern object should be parallel, and that should be the regular expression, that is the match, search, split, find all and sub, and there are being the groups also been created in the modular part. So creating the modular part that is often being more used. So let's move to the some of the programs to be written on the Newton School IDE. So here I will be writing one of the program that is for the regex part just to explain you how to import it or everything. But before going to that, you have to just remember that you have to select a proper Python package in that this column. And here are a lot of languages in that. That is Python 2.7, 3.8, Ruby, Rust, and there are many more. So moving towards the one of the programs to just represent the that the regex, the expressions, regular expressions. If I'll be adding one of the program and I'm importing the regular expression, that is to be written as import RE, and this program is to just check if the string starts with the end or the splitting in that. Okay, just to that in purpose of that. Just let's write in one of the program, and the text I'm being writing that the rain in Spain. Okay, now if I have to, now I have to check that whether it's there or not. Now again I'll be declaring the one of the research part, that is research operator. And if now I want to know about like whether this is over here or not. Okay, now I have to check that is it here or not, the word Spain or any of that, is it here or not. Okay, again text. Now I have to move the loop in that. If x, now looping is being started, and I have to print yes, we have a match. Okay, if the value is being getting through the positive index, else I have to get through, else print no match. Okay, if the word is being considered out, then it will be printing like yeah, it's in, proper, the word is there. If not, so it will not execute. Okay, so the output is no match. Okay, why it is not the rain Spain, the text is this. Now in the x region I have mentioned like the Spain, this and this. Okay, now the word Spain is not allocated with these words. Okay, and here the text is not individually matching with this the x declared. So if is not executed, it certainly moved to the else part. So here we got that it doesn't have any of the match in that. Again, just let's write one more program to return a list containing every occurrence of AI. Okay, returning a list. Now if I write again and import RE, and if I just again write the occurrence of AI or any of the text I write, the rain in Spain. Okay, now if again I have to print that if in my X region there is the re find all or not. This is the re find all. Okay, now if I again have to print my X, like if it's find all or not. So it is find all with the like AI is there. Just a second, the rain it is. So AI means in the rain we also have AI. In the Spain also we have AI. So it has been finding like if the refind all it have the AI or not. Suppose if I write over here I in, okay, instead of AI just write the I in. So I in there is a 3 times. In rain I in, and simple AI in, and in Spain also we have another one I in. Okay, this is being occurring the 3 times, and however the times it will be occurring, it will be printing all of the time. I hope it's been clear. So moving towards the next of the program, that is to just check the if the word Portugal will be there in the string or not. Okay, check string. Uh, if I'll write the same, and I have to get that again the check string. Now my text again will be the same, and if I have to find all, and in this find all I have to get the word Portugal, if the Portugal is there or not, the word Portugal is there or not. If not, just print my X. If like further in loop we can write like if X is there or not, just print like yes, there is at least one match. Okay, if not, just print to else. If not, just print to else and print no match. Okay, now if same happens and the same word is there, so it will occurring like if see the output is no match and that square brackets, it will be printing the null. Okay, now what happened, my X is refined in Portugal. If the Portugal word is there in my text type, no, it's Spain, and it is printing the word X into the singular part, and it shifted to the looping, that is if this is here, okay, just print there is at least one match. If not, just get to the no match. Okay, so it just printed the null part and the no match. No match. If same, if I write the Portugal instead of Spain, if I write Portugal instead of Spain, so my option will be, yeah, in my Portugal, the sim like the prior it was just a square bracket, null square bracket. Now there is a word Portugal, print X, that is, and after that it will return to only if condition, that is yes, there is an at least one match. It will not get to the else part because already the if has been satisfying the wording of it. Okay, that how it has been configured out. If in same, if, like this only, if I just write the search. Okay, if I'll write the search, okay, in refind, if I'll write the search part, okay, so it will be telling me rematch span this type because it has a match, but the spanning part it is having given to the proper 20, 12 and 20, these all the wording names and that. Okay, I hope it's been clear to you, and the last printing of this is the Portugal, and yeah, there is a match in that. Okay, I hope this has been clear to you, the concept of what is regular expression. Thank you for watching it. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and stay tuned.